Hello, good evening, friends. Today, my topic is personal branding and teaching using paid ads. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a job you love but wondering if there is more you can do with your skills? What if your expertise could help you earn extra income and even change lives without leaving your 9 to 5 job? That's exactly where I was a few years ago. Working full time, passionate about teaching, but wanting to do something more. I wanted to share my passion with the world in a way that was impactful and rewarding. That's when I discovered the power of personal branding and teaching using paid ads. You already have expertise. All you need is a system to share your passion with the right audience and monetize it. Today I will show you how you can create a side-by-side income system in 3 simple steps. I study I started by tutoring a few students after work and finally realized that what seems normal to me was life-changing for others. That was my light bulb moment. My expertise had value. Did you know that over 85% of working professionals underestimate the marketability of their existing skills? Your expertise might feel ordinary to you because you use it every day, but for someone struggling in that area, your knowledge is a game changer. Think about this for a moment. Every day, people come to you at work asking for advice, solutions, or guidance in your area of expertise. Whether it's helping a colleague troubleshoot a problem, teaching your kids a concept, or simply organizing tasks efficiently, you are already providing value. Now imagine if you could take those same skills and offer them to people who are actively searching for the exact knowledge and get paid for it. You might not realize it, but the knowledge you have spent years building is like a treasure chest for you. It feels ordinary because you use it daily, but for someone struggling with that exact challenge, your expertise could be life changing. It's like holding the key to a door that others are desperately trying to unlock. Let me share a quick story. When I started tutoring math after work, I didn't think much of it. But when a parent told me something that changed my perspective, she said, "You don't just teach math, you give my child confidence." That's when I realized that what seemed a routine to me was transformative for someone else. Here is the thing, 85% of professionals underestimate the value of their own skills. That's millions of people sitting on untapped potential simply because they think, who would pay for this? But the truth is, there is a market for your knowledge. You just need to know how to find it. Your expertise has value. The problem isn't that you don't know, it's who you are sharing it with. Once you understand that there are people out there willing to pay for what you already know, everything changes. All you need is the right system to connect with them, and I'm here to help you. Building your system. I started small, creating a simple offline course using my MLK home and online tutoring services, which I established in 2004 using my teaching skills. Then I learned how to use paid ads and reach the right people. And that's when everything changed. The global e learning market is projected to reach 375 billion by 2026. And experts like you are at the heart of this growth. Think about it in this way: if you even capture 0.01% of the market, you could create a sustainable second source of income. You don't need to be tech savvy. You need a clear system and a proven way to reach your audience. And that's what paid ads can do for you. Picture this: you have just finished a long day at work, and as you scroll through social media, you see ads for offline, online courses, tutorials, or ebooks. You think to yourself, I could do that. I know so much about you, but where would I ever begin? But where would I even begin? I have been there too, feeling overwhelmed at the thought of starting something new while managing a full time job and family life. But here is what I discovered: creating a system doesn't have to be complicated or time consuming, it just needs to be clear and focused. Now I know that you might be thinking, I'm not tech savvy, I don't have the time, or what if no one is interested in what I have to offer? These are the same doubts I had, but here is the truth. You don't need to be a tech expert. You don't need to spend hours building something perfect. You just need a simple step by step system that works. And I am living proof of that. When I started building my system, I didn't even had a fancy tools or a big budget. I began to identify one skill I could teach: math. Then I created a basic online course. The real game changer was learning how to use paid ads to show my course to the right audience. Suddenly, what felt like a small side project turned into a consistent source of income. Here is why this works. The global e-learning market is projected to reach, as I told you earlier, 375 billion by 2026. Think about this: if you get even 0.01% of the market, you know it. Now, the third step: reaching the right audience. I helped a colleague who was an engineer by profession turned his love for teaching math into a profitable online course. By reaching but also found a new sense of purpose. Facebook and Instagram ads have an average return on investment ROI of 400% or even more if used effectively. Imagine spending 100 on ads and earning back 500 or more. That's the power of putting your expertise in front of the right people. The key is clarity, understanding who needs your expertise and why. Paid ads help you find those people without spending hours searching. Imagine this, you have spent hours perfecting a course, writing an ebook, or recording tutorials. You are excited thinking, this is it? People are going to love this. But when you launch, nothing happens. No sign ups, no sales, just cricket. It's not because your expertise isn't valuable, it's because the people who need it most haven't seen it yet. And that's where reaching the right audience makes all the difference. The truth is, many of us believe that if we just create something great, people will magically find it. But in today's crowded digital world, it doesn't work that way. You need to have proven methods to get your expertise in front of the people who are actively looking for it, or even better, those who didn't realize they needed it until they saw you. I remember when I helped a colleague who wanted to teach practical math to high school students. He poured his heart into creating a course but didn't know how to get it in front of the right audience. Together, we used paid ads to target parents of high schoolers, and within weeks, he had his first paying student. Not only did his course start making money, but it also gave him the confidence to expand his offerings. Here is the power of reaching the right audience. Facebook ads, when used perfectly, have an average return on investment 400% or even more. Think about this, if you invest 100, you get back 500 or even more. That's the kind of result you can achieve when your expertise meets its perfect audience. Now imagine putting your expertise in front of just 100 people you truly need what you offer. If even 10 of them sign up at 50 each, it's 500 for a small, well targeted campaign. That's the beauty of paid ads. They allow you to focus on quality over quantity, connecting with the right people you are ready to take action. Reaching the right audience isn't about shouting louder, it's about speaking to people who are already listening. Just the right tool and strategies, you can turn your expertise into the solution that others are excited to pay for. And the best way, you don't have to do it alone. I'm here to help you step by step. Does this revive? Thank you so much for listening patiently.